What if you went to file an insurance claim tomorrow and your insurance company straight up said no? Not because you did anything wrong, not because you missed a payment, but because of the exact SUV sitting in your driveway right now. This is happening to real people right now across the country. And if you drive one of these 6 SUVs, you need to watch every single second of this video. Now, I'm going to give you all 6 names before this video ends, but there's one on this list, number 6, that absolutely nobody sees coming. It's one of the most popular, best-selling SUVs in America right now. Millions of families drive it, soccer moms love it, dads brag about it at barbecues, and insurance companies are quietly, very quietly, pulling coverage on it. I'll tell you exactly which one it is, but first, you need to understand why this is happening. Because if you don't understand the why, you might just go buy another one of these vehicles without even knowing. Stick with me, this is going to save you thousands of dollars. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus is a 38-year-old father of 2 from Atlanta, Georgia. He works hard, pays his bills on time, never missed an insurance payment in 11 years. Last spring, Marcus got into a minor fender bender on the highway. Nobody was hurt. The damage looked like maybe $1,000 worth of repairs. He calls his insurance company, confident, calm, totally not worried. And then the agent says something that changes everything. "Sir, we've reviewed your policy and your vehicle. We're not going to be renewing your coverage." Marcus owns a 2022 Kia Telluride. And what he didn't know, what nobody told him at the dealership, was that his specific vehicle had already been flagged internally by 3 major insurers as a high-risk coverage vehicle. He wasn't alone. There are thousands of Marcuses out there right now, and one of them might be you. Let's talk about what's really going on. Here's what most people don't realize about car insurance. Insurance companies aren't just looking at you when they set your rates or decide to cover you. They're looking at your car. They have entire departments, teams of actuaries and data analysts whose only job is to figure out which vehicles are most likely to cost them money. And here's the part that'll make your jaw drop. In the last 3 years, insurance companies have been quietly building what insiders call vehicle exclusion lists. These are internal lists of specific makes, models, and years that carriers are either pricing so high they become unaffordable or flat out refusing to renew. But here's the scary part. These lists are not public. You will never find them on Google. Your agent might not even know your car is on one until it's too late. So how do you end up on the list? 3 main reasons. Number 1, theft rates. Some SUVs are being stolen at rates that insurers describe, and I'm quoting a leaked internal memo here, as catastrophically above baseline. Number 2, repair costs. Some modern SUVs are engineered so beautifully on the outside that a simple bumper tap becomes a $14,000 sensor and camera replacement nightmare. Number 3, accident frequency. This one surprises people. Certain SUV models, despite being marketed as safe family vehicles, show up in accident data far more often than their competitors. Put all 3 of those together, you become uninsurable. Now, let's get into the actual vehicles. SUV number 1, Kia Telluride, 2020 to 2023. The Telluride won awards, Car and Driver, Motor Trend. It was called one of the best family SUVs ever made. And then the thieves found it. Between 2021 and 2023, Kia Telluride theft rates increased by over 400% in major US cities. Why? A viral TikTok trend, yes, seriously, showed teenagers how to steal certain Kia and Hyundai vehicles using nothing more than a USB cable. The vulnerability was a manufacturing oversight, no engine immobilizer on certain models. Wait, it gets worse. Even after Kia pushed a software patch, insurance companies had already seen enough. Carriers in cities like Chicago, Baltimore, St. Louis, and Houston began quietly non-renewing Telluride policies. Some owners called their agents expecting a minor rate hike. Instead, they got letters in the mail saying their coverage was being dropped entirely. If you own a 2020 to 2023 Telluride, especially if you live in a metro area, call your insurer this week. Don't wait. And by the way, the next vehicle on this list, it's made by the same parent company. And it's even worse. SUV number 2, Hyundai Tucson and Santa Fe, 2015 to 2022. Hyundai and Kia are sister companies, same parent, and for a long stretch of years, they shared the same fatal security flaw. No engine immobilizer on vehicles without push-button start. The result, Hyundai Tucson and Santa Fe models from 2015 through 2022 became the most stolen vehicles in their class in many American cities. In Milwaukee, one city alone, Hyundai and Kia thefts made up more than 60% of all auto thefts in a single year. Now, most people think, okay, if my car gets stolen, insurance covers it, right? Sometimes, if you have comprehensive coverage. But here's what nobody talks about. When theft rates explode like this, insurance companies don't just pay out more. They exit the market entirely. Several regional carriers in the Midwest stopped writing new policies for these vehicles. Progressive and State Farm both raised rates on affected models by as much as 60% in high-theft zip codes. Some owners literally couldn't find coverage at any price from major carriers. They were forced into non-standard, high-risk insurance pools, paying sometimes triple the normal rate.
If you own a Hyundai Tucson or Santa Fe from this era, I'd strongly recommend checking whether your policy has a theft exclusion buried in the fine print. Most people never read their policy. Most people get burned. SUV number 3, Tesla Model X. Now here's where things get really interesting. The Tesla Model X is incredible. 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Falcon wing doors, cutting-edge technology. It's also one of the most expensive vehicles to insure in the entire country. And some standard carriers have stopped writing policies on it altogether. Most people don't know this, but the average cost to repair a Tesla Model X after even a moderate collision is between $15,000 and $30,000. Why so high? Because Tesla uses proprietary parts, proprietary repair software, and until recently you could only get repairs done at Tesla-authorized centers, which have long wait times, limited locations, and premium labor costs. A fender bender that would cost $800 on a Toyota, on the Model X, that same impact can require replacing an entire structural panel, recalibrating radar sensors, and updating 3 different software systems. The repair bill? Easily $12,000 to $18,000. Insurance actuaries looked at the numbers and some of them said, not worth the risk. Travelers Insurance quietly reduced their exposure on Model X coverage in several states. Other carriers raised premiums so high that Model X owners were paying more per month for insurance than most people pay for car payments. If you're shopping for a Model X or any Tesla SUV, get an insurance quote before you sign anything at the dealership, because the sticker price is just the beginning. We're halfway through the list, and we haven't even gotten to the one that shocked the most people in our research. That's coming. But first, let me tell you about an SUV that gets stolen so efficiently, it almost seems coordinated.
SUV number 4, Ford Explorer, 2011 through 2019, specific trims. The Ford Explorer is as American as it gets. Since 1990, it's been one of the best-selling SUVs in history. Your parents probably drove one, your neighbor probably has one. And for specific model years, 2011 through 2019, insurance headaches have followed owners like a shadow. Here's the issue. These model years are involved in an unusually high number of personal injury liability claims. Ford faced lawsuits and investigations related to carbon monoxide fumes entering the cabin through the HVAC system. Hundreds of police departments actually pulled their Explorer police interceptors off the road over this issue. Now, even if you never experienced that problem, insurers price based on patterns, and the pattern for these Explorers shows elevated liability claims compared to competitors. On top of that, the older trims, 2011 to 2015 especially, have expensive transmission and frame-related repair histories that drive up comprehensive claim costs. Some regional carriers have increased rates on these specific years by 40 to 55%. Not every major insurer, but enough that you'll want to shop around aggressively if this is your vehicle. Here's the thing about insurance companies that most people don't understand, and this is crucial. They don't have to tell you why your rate went up. They don't have to explain why coverage was non-renewed. They just have to give you a time frame. And by the time you figure it out, you're scrambling to find new coverage while your current policy is about to lapse. SUV number 5, Chevrolet Tahoe GMC Yukon, full size, 2015 through 2022. The Tahoe and the Yukon are the same vehicle wearing different badges, both made by GM, both massive, powerful, and popular. And both have landed on insurer watch lists, but not for the reason you'd expect. It's not theft, it's not a manufacturing defect, it's the collision damage profile. Full-size SUVs like the Tahoe and Yukon sit high off the ground, which means when they're involved in collisions, even low-speed ones, they often cause disproportionate damage to smaller vehicles. Insurance companies track what's called third-party liability exposure, meaning how much damage does your car tend to do to other people's cars and bodies. Tahoe and Yukon consistently show up in data as vehicles that, when involved in accidents, result in higher than average injury claims from the other driver. That means your insurer isn't just paying to fix your truck, they're potentially paying for the other person's medical bills, lost wages, and legal settlements. Some carriers have responded by hiking liability premiums on these vehicles by 30 to 45%, even for drivers with spotless records. And in a handful of high-density urban markets, certain specialty carriers won't touch full-size SUVs at any price. If you drive a Tahoe or Yukon, you probably haven't been told this by anyone. Now you know. Now, we've saved the most shocking one for last. This is the SUV that when we started researching this video, we genuinely didn't expect to find on any list. It's new, it's gorgeous, it's currently sitting on dealership lots nationwide with 60-day wait lists, and major insurers are already moving to limit coverage on it. SUV number 6, Rivian R1S, 2022, present. The Rivian R1S. If you haven't heard of it, it's an all-electric luxury SUV, starts around $78,000. It's been called the future of the family SUV. It's been on every best of list, adventure-ready, tech-packed, stunning. And it's becoming nearly impossible to get standard insurance coverage on. Here's why. The R1S is so new that most insurance actuaries have almost no real-world crash data to work with. And when actuaries don't have data, they don't take risks, they price high or they walk away. But that's just the beginning. The R1S uses a structural battery pack design, meaning the battery is physically part of the vehicle's frame. In a collision, that's not just body damage, that's structural damage to a battery system.
Replacement cost for the battery pack alone estimated between $40,000 and $65,000. That's almost the full purchase price of many standard SUVs just for the battery. In many cases, even a moderate collision results in the vehicle being totaled because the cost to repair exceeds the vehicle's insured value. Early R1S owners have reported being quoted annual insurance premiums between $4,000 and $9,000 per year from standard carriers. Some have been flat out declined. Rivian has started their own insurance product, but it's only available in select states, and it's not cheap. The dealership will hand you the keys and wave goodbye. Nobody will warn you. Now you've been warned. So what do you do with all of this? First, don't panic. Having one of these vehicles doesn't mean you're uninsurable. It means you need to be smarter than the average driver. Here's what I want you to take away from this video. The single biggest mistake people make with car insurance is treating it like it's fixed. They buy the car, they set up a policy, and they never look at it again until something goes wrong. Insurance is a living contract. It changes. The market changes. And right now, the market is changing faster than most people realize. Theft data, EV repair costs, litigation trends, TikTok challenges, these are reshaping what gets covered at what price and by whom. The people who get hurt are the people who are passive. The people who come out ahead are the ones who check their policy every 6 months, shop quotes annually, and stay ahead of changes in their vehicle's risk profile. If you drive any of the 6 vehicles on this list, 1. Call your current insurer this week. Ask them directly, is there anything about my vehicle that affects my coverage or renewal eligibility? Make them answer that question. 2. Get at least 3 competing quotes before your next renewal. Don't just accept what your current carrier offers. 3. Make sure you have comprehensive coverage, not just liability, especially for theft risk vehicles. Liability alone will leave you paying out of pocket for theft or major damage. 4. If you're buying a new vehicle, especially an EV, get an insurance quote before you sign the purchase agreement, not after, before. That one alone could save you from a very expensive surprise. You know what I think the real takeaway here is? It's not about any specific SUV. It's about information. Insurance companies have entire buildings full of data analysts who know exactly which vehicles are risky. They study this stuff every single day. Most drivers, they know almost nothing about how these decisions are made. And that gap, that information gap, is where people lose thousands of dollars. Marcus from Atlanta, he eventually found coverage with a smaller regional carrier at a 70% higher premium than he was paying before. For the same car, same driver, same clean record. The only thing that changed was that his insurer decided his vehicle wasn't worth the risk anymore. Nobody warned him, nobody sat him down and said, hey, your car is flagged. That's why videos like this exist, because the insurance industry is not going to educate you. Dealerships are not going to warn you. Your agent might not even know until it's already too late. So here's my challenge to you. Take what you learned today. Go check your policy tonight, not tomorrow, tonight. Look for any exclusions, any non-renewal clauses, any changes since your last renewal, and then share this video with someone you know who drives one of these vehicles, because I promise you, they don't know what they don't know. If this video opened your eyes, and I think it did, then you need to be here for what's coming. Every week on this channel, we break down exactly what insurance companies don't want you to know. Rate hikes they hide in fine print, claim denials they're banking on, new policies that protect you, and new traps that drain your wallet. This is the channel that gives you the information gap they profit from. Hit subscribe right now. Turn on notifications, because the next video we're releasing, it's about 5 things that automatically void your insurance claim. And most drivers are doing at least one of them without realizing it. You don't want to miss that one. Subscribe, stay protected, and don't let them outsmart you. Remember Marcus from Atlanta? He told me something after everything happened that stuck with me. He said, I thought I was covered. I really thought I was covered. Don't be Marcus.